What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dash, coming back to For Real Takes. Well, it looks like we finally have a trailer for a movie that I'm actually looking forward to seeing. This has to do with Jacob's Ladder. Now, if you all have not seen this, the original that came out back in 1990, that one starred Tim Robbins, then you need to get on that one now. If you don't want to, you rather watch this one and kind of get a full new perspective, then by all means, knock yourself out. I wanted to know, at the time when I found out about this, it was not a lot of information at the time. I was wondering who was actually cast. They weren't saying anything. They were just stating that it was going to be a remake of this. Then about a couple months back, I did hear that Michael Ealy was in this, and I did hear also that Jesse Williams. Anything else in regards to other casting, I had no idea who was in this. So I'm actually going in somewhat blinded with whatever else or whoever else is in this one, but I'm hoping they're keeping close to the way the storyline was depicted in the first one. So you know what? Let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll see the rest of my thoughts at the end, you guys.
How come you've had issues with your brother? I had her first. Our relationship was complicated.
Ooh.
And it was all my fault. This guy's coding.
Checking airways.
Isaac. It's his brother. Isaac's been dead for over a year. But I never saw his body. Now, I have a situation. I know. It sounds crazy. He's at my house right now with Sam.
I just can't believe you're here. We thought you were dead.
Oh my.
You really got the perfect life here, don't you, big bro? Isaac, you're bleeding. He's burning up. Trying to kill me?
What? Oh my god. Alright.
My brother's not in a good way. I don't know what he got himself mixed up in.
Jacob. You okay? You seem different.
God damn.
I think something followed Isaac home.
Oh
I'm
wow.
certain it's him.
Jacob.
I'm hearing things. I'm seeing things.
Ooh.
Faces.
Baby.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Demons. They're coming after me. Because of Isaac.
Jake, what is going on?
Do you think I'm making this up?
The only thing that burns in hell
They're all in on it.
is the part of
I
yourself
didn't know she was in this. Okay.
that refuses to let go. You will see devils tearing your life apart.
Nice. Alright, you guys, I really enjoyed this trailer. This is definitely day one. I'm looking forward to this. I think this comes out in August, so I'm going to have to just check my calendar to make sure I'm actually accurate about the month. Like I stated, I had no idea about this movie when it was coming out anyway, so it's like I find it really interesting how they're waiting to right with July come in and knock this baby out, because now it's just like the amount of momentum and hype for this, whatever, it's going to have to just... Hopefully a lot of people who like the original might want to see this one, and hopefully with the casting that might be enough. Speaking of casting, I see that we have Nicole Bahari, who plays Michael Ealy's wife in this movie. Looks really good. Love her. Also, Carla Souza, she's on a show, How to Get Away with Murder, plays Laura. Love her on that. Instinctively saw that face. I knew exactly who she was. And I like the overall cast. Like I said, Jesse Williams is in this, where he plays, I think, the younger brother. I like how they're doing it in certain small similarities with the one in 1990, starring Tim Robbins. Of course, both guys being, you know, a part of, you know, a war, you know, being in the military. With Tim Robbins' character, he lost, you know, a child, whichever, on mourning from a child. With this particular one, it looks like Michael Ealy's character loses his brother, and it's like, you know, a certain amount of time has passed, and he's seeing a doctor kind of deal with, you know, that loss, whatever, but then certain things start happening, and one specific thing happens where he all of a sudden just shows up. And you see this scene where Nicole Bahari says, you know, we thought you were dead, and he makes the statement, you know, maybe I was. Right there, red flag would run up there, straight at antenna. I love how you're going to start seeing the situation where him being around start to affect his brother, Michael's character. You know, he starts, you know, having these visions, dreams, whichever, thinking somebody's following him. Of course, Carla Souza's character looks like she's, you know, I'm not to say a distraction, whatever, and all that. I don't know if he gravitates to her, because you do see kind of like a little kissing scene. And you can clearly tell by Jesse Williams' character, you know, he's not too happy because he just feels like that's kind of the life that he could have had, you know, being before he died or whatever. And, you know, probably, you know, a little, you know, jealous, a little, you know, animosity, anger there as well. He makes a statement. Michael's character says something might have came back with him, whatever. You're wondering if that's the case, you know, trying to get like, look like some sort of blood sample. So a lot of stuff's going on in this trailer. I loved it. Now I will say this, I don't want them to show so much of the creepy factor, but I feel like they showed a lot. And I really wish they didn't show so much of the suspense, the thriller part of it, the scary parts, whichever, but it is what it is. A lot of them feel the need to always will us in with these type of things. I don't need a lot. Matter of fact, this probably will be the only trailer I will watch. I think I got all the enough that I need to get me hyped to see this, and I already plan to see this because, like I stated, even though I didn't know a lot going in, about 4, 5, 6 months ago when they were talking about doing this remake, I didn't know when it was going to come out. If it was later this year or early next year. Now we know it's out. That's it. I'm good to go. Like I stated, it says August, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. But yes, this one is going to be really good. The original I loved. Like I said, Tim Robbins, we had Elizabeth Pena, I remember Danny Aiello was in it, Eric LaSalle, I remember Ving Rhames was in it, and that's just to name a few. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, of course, like I said, their take on it, and that's basically it, you guys. So comment below, let me know what you all think, and with that said, I will see you guys on the next reaction. You guys take care.